Welcome back to another episode of Dual Destinies. The last time we played this, we did a thing. We made our way to a new place called Nine Tails Vale, I think. We met a giant bird, a fox wrestler, and someone's dead. And we are now defending a man who's being accused of being the murderer. The new thing with investigating in this game, compared to the other Ace Attorney games, is that it's in a 3D space. I'm trying to remember how it was in the Great Ace Attorney. I don't think you were able to pan around like this. Maybe you could have. I can't remember now. It's been so long since I played Great Ace Attorney. Who would have guessed my memory was so shit? Let's just go ahead and investigate and just try to get as much filmed today, because I am on a time crunch. Oh shit, I have to talk.
This one's a spear. But what about this one? It looks like a giant pair of pliers.
Looks like something a demon might use. Saw something like that in a manga once.
Really? What are they used for?
Oh, things like pinching through cheeks.
Ew!
Pulling out tongues.
Stop!
And you should see what they can do to a person's eye.
Okay, I get the idea. Yeah, but I'm sure this thing is just a simple can opener or something like that.
Demons eat canned food? I always wonder what they eat besides people. They probably eat like vegetables or some shit. Here. Oh, a chair! There's something wedged under this chair. Let's see if we can't lift it up and... Oh shoot, freeze! Oh god.
Yikes!
Right, I forgot Bobby was here. No disturbing crime scene evidence, even if you are the mayor's lawyer. He does have a point there.
Hey, Detective Fulbright? Did you hear about that attack over on Yokai Lane? I heard an elderly woman was assaulted by a strange yokai shaped like a roll of cloth.
And you waited until now to tell me? I better get over there at once. In justice we trust.
That was surprisingly easy. Okay, Apollo, now's our chance to look around some more.
What, was he the only one here? Does he not have like henchmen or like other police officers here to help case the scene? The more I get to know her, the scarier she gets. Hope she never finds my weakness. I don't know why. Oh, I guess we needed all that to get him out of the room, I suppose. Whatever this is, it's stuck on tight. It's stuck on the chair? Oh, because it's bloody?
Looks like a large blood-stained cloth.
The blood's probably the alderman's, but it's pretty far from his body. I wonder how it got here. And why does this seem important? Because it stands out. It has nothing to do with the leather chair, so therefore it must be important. So this is where Alderman QB's body was found.
Apparently, the murder weapon, a spear, had Mayor Tenma's prints on it.
That's not good. Never fear! Detective Fulbright is here! Yikes! Of course, I can't offer you any information on my investigation, so... in the name of justice, I must say goodbye! Okay, well that was a waste of time. He offered no insight on that. I appreciate nothing, Bobby. These weird tracks must have been made when someone stepped in the alderman's blood.
Maybe the killer inadvertently made them when they were fleeing? They're pretty big tracks, almost bird-like. The feathers also point to a bird.
Then it must be one big bird, and not of the friendly yellow type either.
Maybe it's some mutant bird creature.
So your theory is a giant mutant bird murdered Alderman QB with a spear?
It's more plausible than saying a monster or yokai did it.
Sorry to burst your bubble, but a giant spear-wielding bird is by definition a monster. What? Who would have guessed? You mean that's not found in nature like normal?
Wow, this is a pricey-looking chair.
Apparently, the mayor was found drugged and unconscious in it. Apparently? Apollo, you saw him. You was sitting there. You're the one who found him. You're the one who fucking... Apparently, I wasn't there to see it, but apparently I heard.
Really?
Yeah. And when he came to, he was arrested for murder. Talk about your rude awakenings.
So he's the prime suspect in the crime he knows nothing about? That stinks. Oh, poor Mr. Tenma. He must be feeling so scared and confused. Apollo, it's up to us to save him.
It's like she's on her own emotional roller coaster. That's fine, let her do all the emoting. What's up, dog?
Look, the statue only has one tail. He's a fucking fake.
Maybe it's the nine-tailed fox sidekick. I bet the number of tails represents a yokai's power.
So, if you had two, Apollo, I'd only have one?
Wait, what?
Not that it means you're better than me, got it?
Like I said, what? I mean, you can count your ponytail and your bangs to be two. The Forbidden Chamber. They say the demon Tenma Taro was imprisoned in there before his escape.
Think we could get its door open?
It's worth a try. No good. It's shut tight. Bobby just let us touch that. I don't even see a keyhole. Seems pretty hopeless. In justice we trust. Yikes! Did I just hear the voice of someone in need? Allow me to fill you in. This door simply will not open. We've tried and tried, but it won't budge. It's an essential part of the culture found in this manor, so we can't blow it up either. Why would you intend to blow it up? Oh my god. So, an unopenable door. Right. According to Miss Jinxie Tenma, it was shut tight when she came across the crime scene.
Thanks for the tip, Detective Fulbright. We didn't expect you to be so helpful.
Ah! Oh, forget I just said that! So the forbidden chamber was shut tight at the time of the murder. Sounds like something I'd better keep in mind. Jinxie came across the crime scene first, then ran out and was all like, the ultimate QB is dead! And then Apollo came in here afterwards. Okay. Jinxie, what have you done? I can't believe you're the murderer. Okay. What time is it? I can't see.
Apollo? What word comes to mind when you watch that pendulum in there?
Unsteady and, restless.
That's a direct representation of your current state of mind.
Wait, that was some kind of psychological test?
My diagnosis? This strange case has made you anxious, causing you to lose your cool.
You're actually not that far off the mark. I mean, you shouldn't be like, you shouldn't be casual about, coming across a murder and investigating the scene of the crime, It's not something you'd want to get used to, though I guess if you see it enough times, you would get used to it. Hey, ladies, or dogs, or foxes, whatever.
It's a folding screen. I wonder what they were using it for.
I read that the Japanese used to use these in drafty rooms, but now they're just for show.
You mean like... my attorney badge?
Poor Athena.
That cop treating her like a child must have really bothered her. Yeah, never mind the fact that you knocked him unconscious. He's gonna come after your ass when he wakes up. Assuming he does ever wake up. He might be dead for all we know. What's that? What is that? Oh shit, there's fucking Tanuki statues on the side. There's something behind the door. That's creepy. Oh my god. A moving door? Whatever it is, it looks like it's broken. Probably broke when the door was open. Why would anyone put something there? I'm just gonna open the door and block it.
Yeah, that wasn't very smart.
Maybe it was Jinxie. She was the first one to discover the body. She must have heard the screams and come running here in a panic.
Well, look at you, Apollo. Now you're using analytical psychology too.
I am?
Wow, you really learned quick. But I guess I shouldn't be surprised. You're the ace attorney of Wright.
Hey, name drop. We're not ace attorney though. That's Nick. What was it? I didn't even finish saying the line, I think.
You're the ace attorney of Wright Anything Agency.
I can't tell whether she's serious or not. Now, if Trucy said something like that, I'd immediately know she was messing with me. Yeah, probably. Wow, look at that. Medals. This one's for attendance. This one is for getting at least a B+ in English.
Look, trophies. Ooh, this one was awarded to Alderman QB. The amazing Nine Tails Yokai Div winner. Tenma Town Pro Wrestling Tournament.
Yokai Division. I didn't know you could have a division of one.
Apollo, you should enter a tournament next time. And I have the perfect name for you. The Mysterious Firebrand. A mild-mannered masked lawyer by day, demonic masked wrestler by night.
No one's gonna hire a masked lawyer, Athena. They might. Wrestling fans might. They'd be like, a lawyer and he's one of my people? Shit, defend me. I killed a man. What's he holding? Oh, it's like the little pot like you make nabe in.
Doesn't the Sanuki statue remind you of the manor's caretaker, Phineas Flip?
Whoa, his profile picture. I think I made a comment last episode about how the details on his face look weird and like low res and stuff. And now you see the profile picture and it's like all high res, but it just makes his nose look like it's hairy as opposed to it being soot. Does hair grow on your nose like that? Can it grow on your nose like that? This raccoon looking thing? Yeah, it does look like him.
Oh, I just got the best idea. We should knock it over. It might transform back into Mr. Filch.
Oh my god. Mr. Filch is mischievous, but he's not magical, you know.
Way to waste a brilliant idea, Apollo.
Why would you want to destroy it? What has he done? He's just about to serve you some dinner, dog. Hey, this window opens. What a Marvel concept. And outside, we have ourselves a steep cliff.
The window only opens about 6 inches. Not wide enough for anyone to get in or out. Look, Apollo, there's something caught in the window frame. It looks like gold fur. What a pretty color. It must be from some kind of animal.
I wonder what it's doing here. Did Alderman QB have a pet fox? Some fur that was found at the scene of the crime. It's long and soft and appears to be from some sort of animal. Oh, now we can see the little things on the side. All right. Hey, what? Oh, I thought we were gonna zoom into it.
Look, a cat with 2 tails.
No such thing. I think it's possible for it to exist. It's just not a common thing. It might be like a mutation sort of thing. Anyway.
Oh, and this lady has a really long neck. Huh? How funny is that?
There's no way a creature like that could ever exist. She'd have a tough time swallowing. That's your only concern? You ever heard of a giraffe?
Apollo, I bet you were one of those kids who didn't believe in Santa Claus.
What's that got to do with anything? What's this? Oh, it's a statue thing. I couldn't make out what it was. What do we have here? Looks like a statue of the Nine-Tailed Fox and Tenma Taro battling it out. It's pretty rad.
Eek! Careful, Apollo! It's got blood on it!
Oh, really? How did you not notice it? It's at the top of it. Hey, you're right. I wonder if it's the alderman's blood.
How can you remain so calm after seeing all this blood?
Was there not blood on the floor? Well, this isn't the first time I've seen something like this, so...
You're no fun at all. At least act surprised or grossed out or something for my first case.
I'm already a lawyer. You want me to be an actor too? Why not? There are people that work multiple jobs at the same time. And also, I can't stress the fact that there is blood on the floor. Oh, we finished looking at everything? Oh wait, what about the thing at the ceiling? We didn't look at that. Guess that about wraps it up. Now, if only we could get that detective to tell us what he knows.
Hey, Apollo? Do you hear something?
No, I don't hear anything.
Oh, right. Your hearing must not be as sensitive as mine.
What are you talking about?
A whooshing sound, like wind rushing through a narrow street, and the echo of someone's voice.
And just as we try. Ah! I just want to mention that I am not the one advancing the text when that happens. It's the game doing it because it doesn't expect people to voice act all of it. Ha ha ha! Someone's got a sharp set of ears. That was the sound of my righteous voice reverberating through the air duct. The air duct that I had just mentioned that we didn't get to look at.
I heard it through the air ducts?
Check it out. There's not even a grate on it. It's just anything can go through it and just fall out. But why would she hear you through there? Why don't we go to the diagram? Oh, right. We had gotten some diagrams in our court record that we picked up last episode, and I didn't even look at it at all. As you can see, that vent is connected to an air duct that leads out to the hallway. The wind must have rushed through there and carried my monologue with it straight to your ears.
And what a unique monologue it was.
All you heard was in.
I was just thinking, maybe the killer made their escape through the air duct or something.
Hey. A cute theory, but I don't think so. The air duct in the hallway is low enough to climb into, that much is true. But as you can see, the vent at the ceiling is very high, 9 feet high in fact. I highly doubt that there's any way to get up there without a ladder or something, and I don't see anything of that sort in this room. Do you?
I guess you're right.
Speaking of things in this room. Yeah? Can you tell us what you guys turned up, Detective Fulbright? Not on my watch, buddy! I'm gonna shoot you for asking. Oh. In the name of justice, I cannot reveal facts pertaining to the prosecution's case. Ow, come on, throw us a bone here.
Excuse me, Detective Fulbright, but I recall you saying earlier that you would come running whenever we were in need.
I suppose I did say that. Helping those in need is what justice is all about. But keeping information out of the enemy's hands is also a form of justice. Oh, which justice is the most just? Why is this always so hard?
Well, how about this? Let's do a little give and take. I mean, serving the public is part of justice too, right? You know, like the police motto? To serve and protect.
I doubt leaking information to the defense team falls under that motto. Oh, yes, of course. I must serve as well as protect. Okay, I will share some information. In the name of justice.
We did it, Apollo!
You can't just mislead him like this. Yeah, we did it all right. But I'm not sure that was entirely ethical. Let me actually go through the court record, because there, like I said, there were some things that we never went through. There's the air duct. What's the point of it? The air duct then gets the air from there and blows it out into the hallway? Is that how air ducts work? Did it just lead to one area like that? And then here's the foyer. Caretaker, stairs, and a camera that points to the entrance. Makes sense. Man, look how shiny that QB's ass is, though. Look at that. I want to rub it. Details of the case. Was it Miss Jinxie Tenma who first discovered the crime scene? That's right. And this photo shows what she saw when she opened the door. Oh god. She saw her father, eyeless and all. Miss Tenma had a key, allowing her immediate access. A key? So then, the Fox Chamber was locked? Yes, and Miss Tenma had the only key to its door. Really? So Alderman QB didn't have a key to the Fox Chamber? Actually, he had a master key for most of the doors in his manor, but it disappeared after his murder.
Disappeared? You think the killer took it?
It could very well be connected to the murder. We're looking into the possibility now. But it is the timing of Miss Tenma's discovery that I think is most important. Of course, I'm not gonna share that information with you! Ha ha ha! Fuck off, idiots!
You think you're some kind of champion of justice, but you're just plain old mean!
I won't fall for that, you shameless rascal! I only help good little boys and girls! Hey, Apollo's good. He hasn't done anything. You don't have to tell Athena, you can tell Apollo though.
Shameless rascal? Who even says that?
Me, bitch! Well, I wouldn't exactly call you a good little girl either. Crime photo! Those feathers and tracks look like something a yokai might leave behind. You don't actually think the murderer was some sort of monster, do you?
What's the name of that creature in the Forbidden Chamber? Tenma something? Because from the black feathers and the big tracks, it looks like the creature did it.
Our prime suspect would, no doubt, love to pin the blame on some imaginary creature.
Can Tenma, whatchamacallit, even be made a victim of slander?
I doubt the mayor would do something as childish as blaming a boogeyman.
So, the most likely scenario so far is that Tenma guy left the feathers and tracks behind to make it look like the yokai Tenma was the killer.
Oh, I guess they're talking about the guy that we saw during the surprise event thing that Jinxie mentioned, where it showed Tenma Taro about to kidnap Jinxie or something, and then the wrestler came by and was like, no, 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 and then he disappeared, maybe? Wait, what? Now I'm as confused as you. At any rate, I doubt Mayor Tenma would have planted evidence like that. Oh, maybe that wasn't what she was referring to. I thought that was what she was referring to. It would have made sense. So, Mayor Tenma is your only suspect? That's right. Even his name, Damien Tenma, makes him sound like a villain. You can't just assume someone's a villain based on their name. Well, and he's really scary looking too. Wait, are you telling me that's why he was arrested? Ha ha ha! Don't be ridiculous. He was the only one without an alibi. Oh, is that so? Yep. Other than the victim, the suspect, and Miss Tenma, the only others around were Mr. Filch and Mayor Tenma's aide, and the two of them were together at the time. Filch? The guy who tried to steal my bracelet. Just living up to his name, I guess. It's almost like he was destined for it. Maybe his parents should have changed the name. We should go talk to him again when we have a chance. Oh, what about Jinxie? She's not being suspected at all? Do we want her to be suspected? No! She may have no alibi whatsoever, but she also has no motive. Well, how could she not have an alibi? She was working, what? Wouldn't the people around the Nine Tails Vale, the manor or whatever, have seen her? She was on the clock. It's unfathomable that she would murder the alderman and pin the crime on her father. Besides, do you really think a little girl could lift off this huge spear? I don't know. Maybe it's hollow. True enough, the spear looks even bigger than her. That's about all I can reveal at this time. Well, you must admit, Damien Tenma appears to be the most likely suspect. I admit it looks bad, but I'm still not buying it. Oh, and one more thing. I must warn you about the prosecutor. Oh, yeah, because obviously the first, Why am I trying to pretend I don't know who it is? I know who it is. I'm about to sit here and act like I don't know who it is. Be like, the first case is always a pain, but the cases after that's always a new prosecutor. I wonder who it's gonna be. Like, I really don't know. The prosecutor assigned to Mayor Tenma's trial? That's the one. He's... How shall I pull it? What how should I pull it? You're not pulling anything. How should I put it? Not what you'd expect. That is, unless you faced a convicted killer serving hard time as a prosecutor before. And no, convicted killers usually aren't allowed to go into the court and work like that. What the? Is this some kind of joke? Can I ask why a man in prison for murder is serving as a prosecutor? Because he's mastered the use of psychology in courtroom battles. Okay. Everyone's talking about how this murder was the work of some strange creature. But yokai are nothing more than a figment of the imagination. They're baloney. Who better to prove this than a master of psychology? He's the best man for the job. I don't know if you really need a man of psychology to prove that things like magical creatures don't exist. But like then again, like we know that magical creatures seemingly don't exist in this world, but I guess magic technically does exist because of things that happened in the first Ace Attorney like trilogy games. But never we mind that, I guess. But he's a convicted murderer. No matter how you look at it, that's just insane. Well, the chief prosecutor personally assigned him, so the last time we listened to the fucking chief prosecutor of this game, he was questionable to say the least. None of us are in a position to question the matter. Ha ha ha. I mean, someone should question it a little bit. Can we get the president on the horn? This really is the dark age of the law.
This prosecutor, he wouldn't happen to go by the name of Blackwell, would he?
Bingo! Simon Blackwell. So you have heard of him. Yeah, he was also a lawyer from Europe who graduated at the age of 7.
You could say that.
What's that supposed to mean? Well, I bet you don't know his unofficial title. You think you know everything? Well, you don't. Ever heard of the Twisted Samurai? That's Prosecutor Blackwell. I did remember that. What? He's a samurai? The Twisted Samurai? Is that because he's a criminal? Well, yes and no. You could say it also has to do with the effect his crimes had on things. What? How so? His conviction is what twisted and warped the legal world into this dark age of the law. What? 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 And he of all people is going to stand in court tomorrow? What? I don't even know what they're talking about. Haha, never fear. I myself will be there to protect you. That's reassuring, I guess. I mean, he's a big brolic man. I can trust him to protect us. I just don't know what they're talking about. Simon bringing about the dark age of the law, huh? What'd he do? I mean, I know what he did, but how does that, I remember enough, but at the same time, I don't remember enough. Well, you kids knock yourselves out. Can't wait to see how you do tomorrow.
Wait, Detective Fulbright, I've been meaning to ask you something. Why are you barefoot? This doesn't look like the sort of place where you need to take your shoes off.
You're walking around barefoot in the crime scene? I guess wearing shoes is not necessarily better either, but the blood? I hadn't even noticed. Why am I barefoot? Wait, do we have his shoes? It's not in our court record though, but I thought it was. I thought it got added to our court. Maybe it didn't. You honestly hadn't noticed until just now? Wait a second. Those shoes we found earlier. Excuse me, Detective Fulbright. These wouldn't happen to be your shoes, would they? I thought when we first saw those shoes that they looked a little bit too like, what's the word? More professional shoes than what Filch would wear, but I didn't want to question his attire choices. It's not that I didn't want to, I just didn't think to. Yes, they are! My favorite bear, in fact! Thank you for bringing them to me. Ha! You must truly be on the side of justice. Does he even know what our names are? Don't tell me Mr. Filch actually stole from a detective.
Stealing shoes right off of someone's feet.
That's pretty amazing. It kind of is. I find it more amazing that Detective Fulbright didn't notice. Well, looks like we've gotten all we can out of the detective. So let's see. Maybe we should go have a word with Mr. Filch. I want to hear what his alibi is. His alibi is that he was with a man. What they were doing, you'll never know. Oh my god, what was your voice? Oh, not that it matters. This is just awful, terrible, I say. So somebody help!
Oh look, it's Mr. What was it again? Finch?
No, the name's Filch. Phineas Filch. Keep on pilfering and you may wind up a jailbird instead. So what seems to be the problem, Mr. Filch? Oh, it's just terrible, I tell ya. Come quick. Okay. What's the deal with him all of a sudden? Oh, we're outside now. Okay. Oh my god, the details on that fucking thing are so high res compared to everything else. I mean, everything else looks great. It's the details specifically on that mask that look crazy. It looks like some kind of mask. It's the Amazing Nine Tails mask! The Amazing Nine Tails? Oh right, the wrestler who appeared during the festival special event. What's his mask doing here? He'd never take off his mask like this! Someone must have killed him! What? Who would do such a thing?
Let's go talk over there in private.
Look. There's some white hair caught up inside this mask. I'm just so impressed by how they rendered the mask. It looks so... The details on it are so astounding. Oh, ew. He pulled out some crumbs out of his pocket. So, what makes you believe that the Amazing Nine Tails has been murdered? You really want to know, eh? You're a studious one, ain't ya? Yes. No. Just tell me, please. Well, it's like this. I dreamed of becoming a wrestler myself. Hey, how about you join me in the quest of the champion's belt? What a team! Me and my bandit's mask, and you and that demon mask of yours. Demon mask? I wonder if I can make it big. Hey, why are you humoring him? Why are you thinking about this?
Apollo, let's save your pro wrestling debut until after the trial.
Huh? Oh, no. I wasn't actually... Yeah. Why did I let him pull me off topic like that? I don't know. You're an idiot.
Come on, Apollo. Ask him about the Amazing Nine Tails murder already.
What do you have to say? The Amazing Nine Tails is our village's savior, and don't you forget it. Oh my gosh.
His trademark's a gold cape made to look like the 9 fox tails. He whirls through the ring, smacking down Tenma Town's wrestlers left and right.
Why does the town have so many wrestlers and why are they all so jacked?
He sparked the monster craze, revitalizing Nine Tails Vale in the blink of an eye. Yep, saved our village from becoming a ghost town. Now it's a yokai town. Hey.
Huh. The Amazing Nine Tails really does sound, well, amazing. I guess. Oh my god, ew, his nose flares, ew, his nose is fucking twitching, that's gross.
Yeah, pretty amazing, huh?
That's why he's worshipped like a hero around here.
I'm proud to be from the same village as him.
Yuck.
Come to think of it, you look kind of monster-like yourself, Mr. Filch. Guess it makes sense since you're from the same village as the Amazing Nine Tails.
I know, a lot of people have told me I look like a yokai. Since when was that a compliment? Oh god, he's gonna steal something from me.
Ow! What's the big idea?
Hey, check your pockets. Oh, okay, he gave you something. Did you steal this?
Hey, how did you do that?
Keep it. I got lots more. Well, I like that the people in this town just gives us like posters and scrolls and like pictures of things. You keep saying that the Amazing Nine Tails was killed. What's the story behind that? Are you saying that he was murdered because his mask washed up along the river outside?
That's only a part of it. The main reason is no one's seen him since the special event. The word around Nine Tails Vale is that he's killed by Tenma Taro.
You villagers are really superstitious, aren't you?
That we are. We love conspiracy theories, too. Like the mayor's diabolical plot.
The mayor? Of Tenma Town? What is he plotting?
Rumor has it he's planning on releasing Tenma Taro. That's why he wants the murder. He'll open the Forbidden Chamber once he's in control.
That's quite a tale.
Ain't finished yet. There was only one person who could stop the mayor.
Oh god.
Our hero, the Amazing Nine Tails. He vowed to battle the mayor of Tenma Town and stop the municipal murder.
Why does a wrestler need to get involved with the politics of a town? He's a wrestler. I couldn't make this stuff up if I tried. Honestly, me neither.
Apollo, we still have to ask him about the alderman's murder, remember?
Okay, calm down. I'll ask. Why are you telling me to do these things? Mr. Filch, would you mind telling us what you were doing at the time of the murder?
I was in the caretaker's office guarding the entrance like Mr. Kilby said I should. And I made double sure no one came in. I have a clear view of the foyer from where I work.
You must be talking about the small room in the upper right. It definitely looks like you can keep track of the coming and goings from here. And you have an alibi to back your statement up, Mr. Filch?
Hey, I do indeed. I was with Mayor Tenma's aide. Florent LaBelle is his name.
Here's a picture of him in his silhouette. You can't see his face yet because you haven't seen him yet. So the two of you were together. That's a pretty sound alibi, all right. And nobody came in or out of the manor around that time of the murder?
Kept watch here the whole time. I didn't see a soul pass by. And if anyone did, that their security camera would have spotted them.
So no one came in or out around the time of the murder. That means we're dealing with someone who was already inside when it happened. So, do you think this mask is the real deal?
Without a doubt. This here's the mask worn by the Amazing Nine Tails. I can smell his sweat from here. Oh, it smells so good.
What about the white hair I found inside the mask?
Wait! I just thought of something! Remember the golden animal fur we found at the crime scene? Could it have come from this mask? Look! There's even a spot where some fur is missing.
The fur on that mask is gold? Oh, there is some gold on the backside, I guess. I was stuck on the beard part. Then this places the mask at the crime scene at some point in time. Which means... What does this mean? Someone with white hair who was linked with the murder and is against the merger? Could it be? No way. Could the Amazing Nine Tails and the Alderman actually be?
Is something wrong, Apollo? You should see the look on your face.
Oh, no. It's nothing. Maybe Jinxie could tell us something, since she works here? Where does it want me to go? Does it want me to go to Jinxie? Okay, presumably here. Oh, look. There's Jinxie. Because the last we saw her, Trucy said she was going to take her somewhere. I don't know where she took her. She took her here, apparently.
Milk, cheese, yogurt, ice cream, and...
Sounds like she's out grocery shopping. She must really like dairy products. Grocery shopping while your dad's in jail?
A charm to make a better milkshake and another cure my lactose intolerance.
Oh, good luck, buddy. You should just switch to soy. Maybe you should just stick to soy milk. Oh, I don't know how I keep lining up with the things the game says before.
Jinxie! Hey, it's me! Yay! Get to the
Not another warding charm.
Apollo, who is she?
Oh, right. This is your first time meeting each other. This is Jinxie, Mayor Tenma's daughter. She was the first to discover the crime scene. Where is Trucy? Weren't you supposed to be with her?
Oh, so she's the one who... hello. My name is Athena Cykes. I'll be helping Apollo defend your father at his trial. Pleased to meet you. Pleased to meet you too. Where's Trucy?
You were the last one with her. What did you do with her? She went back to the office ahead of us. What? Didn't she? But last we saw it, she said she was sick. But don't worry, Athena and I are on the case.
Wait, how do I know you didn't? You didn't gobble her up alive?
Relax. I didn't eat her up, and I wouldn't do such a thing in the first place.
Oh, poor little Trucy.
I'm about ready for some tears of frustration myself.
She's quite an interesting character, huh, Apollo?
Talk to me. Jinxie, do you remember any more of what happened?
Not much. At least, not yet.
But you do think Tenma Taro was the killer, right? That yokai we saw at the festival?
I don't know anything about that.
Huh? But you said Tenma Taro murdered the alderman. It's okay, Jinxie. You can tell me.
Hey, what was that for? People see things when they don't get enough sleep. There's no such thing as monsters.
Huh? What's gotten into her? So, if there's no monsters, you admit I'm human?
No, you're still a demon.
Oh, I give up.
It seems like Jinxie doesn't want to talk about Tenma Taro for some reason.
But that's precisely what we need to know more about. Besides, she definitely thought there was a yokai there in the fox chamber. Jinxie, about this charm.
That's...
You gave me this when I was heading off to the scene of the crime. You thought Tenma Taro was the murderer. That's why you gave this to me, right?
That's true, but...
If there's anything else you could tell us, it would really help. And it'll help your father, too.
Alright then.
Why do you think Tenma Taro's the killer?
I saw him. I saw him with my own eyes. Tenma Taro was right there in the manor. He escaped his prison. And ran right by me.
What? That was way too loud. Jinxie, tell us everything you saw.
I called the police after I stumbled upon the scene. I was just about to head back to the festival grounds when... I saw Tenma Taro. It was right around here. He was running right at me.
And then that became Justin Timberlake.
I was paralyzed with fear. But there was no one around to help me.
I'm no longer Justin Timberlake.
The foul beast raced right by me towards the foyer.
Towards the foyer?
Mr. Felcher and Mr. LaBelle was supposedly in the foyer at the time. That means they would have seen Tenma Taro, too.
Sounds like we'd better get their statements. Considering Jinxie's mental state, her eyes could have been playing tricks on her.
Apollo? Remember the picture in this paper? Someone caught Tenma Taro flying through the air. I wonder if it's the same Tenma Taro that Jinxie says she saw.
Don't be ridiculous.
Tenma Taro is the killer, and he can fly too.
I was about to say, why would he go out through the foyer and then fly into the sky from the ground level? But I guess there was no windows on this upper floor because that window in the crime scene room couldn't open very far. Jinxie works at the Alderman's Manor, so maybe she can shed some light on this. So, no one knows the amazing Nine Tails' true identity?
They say no one's ever seen him without his mask.
Doesn't that make you want to know even more?
That's why matches when wrestlers try to expose their opponents are so popular.
Wait, you mean expose? As in strip them naked?
You even think like a demon! The only thing the winners removes is the loser's mask. To have your mask torn off is the worst humiliation a wrestler could suffer. That's why their masks are more important to them than life itself. So you see, these unmasking matches are life and death battles for the wrestlers.
That means this mask didn't just happen to wash up along the riverbank. There's gotta be a story behind it.
No one can stop the amazing Nine Tails.
I bet she'd be shocked to find out he's really the alderman. She'd be also shocked to find out that we have his mask in our hands too. About the yokai you saw at the scene of the crime. Anything else stands out?
Actually, I heard this strange jangly sound. Jangly sound? Can you be a little bit more specific? My memory's kind of fuzzy. But I vaguely recall seeing Tenma Taro holding a staff or something like that. Maybe that was what was making that strange sound?
Does Tenma Taro usually carry a staff?
It's a good question. I've never heard anything like that. And it's not shown in the scroll.
Why would a demon need to hold a staff? How about any other documents? Any of them show Tenma Taro with a staff?
This is the only known document depicting Tenma Taro. No one's even made fan art of him. After all, those who needlessly depict the demons are forever cursed.
Oh, well, there literally is no fan art of him. Then what's the deal with the Tenma Taro you saw, Jinxie? It seems those who foolishly choose to depict the demon are cursed. Oh, we have her statement on paper. Jinxie's eyewitness account of the demon in the hallway near the crime scene she saw it fled toward the foyer. Why didn't you tell me you saw Tenma Taro earlier?
Actually, Mr. LaBelle told me not to tell.
Mr. LaBelle?
Papa's aide.
Oh, right. The other guy who was supposedly in the foyer at the time of the crime. What exactly did he tell you?
Keep the village superstitions in mind. Before you go talking about seeing Tenma Taro at the time of the crime.
Village superstitions?
They say you must not gaze upon Tenma Taro. But in the event that you do look, and then tell anyone what you saw, Tenma Taro will claim your soul.
Well, your soul has been claimed. Sorry, rip, rest in peace. And that's something everyone here knows? Sounds like a bunch of baloney to me.
Uh-huh. Everyone from babies to the village elders know about it. But I didn't because I'm not from around here.
Hey, come to think of it. Huh? Why is everyone hiding their faces? Hey, you there! You mustn't stare at Tenma Taro like that! Lower your eyes! He'll steal your soul if you're not careful. I guess we also don't know how long Jinxie's been working on this side of town, because I think it'd be crazy that she wouldn't have known about this sort of news if she had been working here like for a while and this was a yearly occurrence thing or whatever. Huh? Steal my soul? Seriously? What are you, a loser? The guy at the special event thing said almost the exact same thing.
Apollo, do you think this LaBelle guy actually believes in Tenma Taro?
I seriously doubt it. He's not even from Nine Tails Vale.
Then why would he be trying to keep Jinxie from talking?
Who knows? I'm sure he's a nice guy. Good question. I think we better go have a word with him. Time to unmask this monster of a mystery. Oh, what? Oh, that wasn't Apollo. Whatever.
The last time I saw Mr. LaBelle, he was relaxing in the foyer.
We were just there.
Bueno, next stop, the manor foyer. With any luck, he'll be there waiting for us.
But I was there and he wasn't there.
There's no one here. I guess our luck isn't so good when it comes to Mr. LaBelle.
Maybe he's out for a walk or something? Somebody left something on the sill of the caretaker's office window. I also just realized that you can see the other side of the air duct up there. Oh, it's a TV program guide. It's circled. Tenma Town Pro Wrestling Howlin' Wolf versus Pretty Boy Vampire. Blow by blow commentary by Timothy Twilight. You think Twilight was a thing when this game came out? Who will never know?
Looks like someone circled a pro wrestling match.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Mr. Filch, what can we do for you?
I bet she was gonna scream monster, which really isn't much of a stretch. Ain't nothing I need you to do for me, but what business do you got with my TV listings? Oh no, it just caught my eye. Can I ask you if you watched this pro wrestling program today? Yep, it was a match between a couple old rank amateurs though. It was a complete disaster. I reckon even I could have done better than that. I seriously doubt that. I almost forgot. There's something I wanted to ask him. Mr. Filch, did you see anything unusual around the time of the murder? For example, Tenma Taro or something like that?
Tenma Taro!
So you did see him?
My, how clean and shiny your forehead is again today, Mr. Lawyer, sir. Bet you shine it up every day real pretty like. Ladies must love it. Hey.
Don't change the subject. And FYI, that was a seriously bad attempt at flattery. Jinxie says she saw Tenma Taro flee towards the foyer. He no longer has the staff in his hand, so you must have seen him too if you were here.
Yipes!
Wow, I really pushed a button there. Well, did you see anything or not? Oh. He's so, what's the word? Bold and thick in HD. His lips are so glossy though. Look at that. That is quite enough. I must ask that you not pester my friend anymore.
Forgive me for being pestered, sir!
And you are? I am Florent Labelle. Bow divine and personal aid to Mayor Damien Tenma. Watch me as I diddle with this flower. Tickle, tickle, tickle. God, he's so gross looking. Bow divine. More like yokai grotesque. This place is crawling with monsters. He doesn't look like a monster, he just looks like a bitch. Oh, excuse you.
What the heck was that for?
It was just a little cologne. You had a look of stinky sweat about you. It's from my own original brand of cosmetics called Je suis Labelle or something. I'm definitely a French man. Sniff, sniff, sniff. Oh, what a heavenly scent. Ugh, I think you just paralyzed my olfactory receptors. I hate seeing him diddle the flower. Why do you have to do that? It's so gross. I suppose a stench would be difficult for a peasant to appreciate. I'll have you know that is brand number 5, bonjour. It's my way of introducing myself. Enjoy. I can't look at it when his hands do that. I have to look away. Where's my bottle of adieu so I can return the favor? Enough about the cologne. Please, tell us what you saw around the time of the murder. You think he's gonna talk? Keeping Jinxie quiet. I heard you're the one who told Jinxie not to mention that she saw Tenma Taro. Right, that little... So she told you she saw the demon, did she?
Mr. Labelle, do you mind if I ask whether you believe in the village superstitions?
Oh, please. I was merely trying to keep with the traditions. Nevertheless, I will say this. I wouldn't stick my nose into this whole Tenma Taro business if I were you. Bad things happen to those who do. That much is true. He is one scary monster. That's crazy. You really expect me to believe that monsters are real? Well, you're real and you sure look like a monster. So this is the point of even saying anything. Look who's talking! So, Mr. Labelle, you didn't see Tenma... Little Jinxie has an active imagination. Isn't that right, Phineas? That's right. I didn't see none, especially not Tenma Taro. As for me, I only see things of beauty. That's why I can barely see you. What a dork laugh you have that you definitely have and I didn't just give it to you. I've got 2 words for this guy. Total freak. On God, actually. Real true. Could I ask you what you were doing at the time of the crime? In other words, you'd like to hear my alibi? To think you'd suspect me of all people? Oh no, it's just a formality. How dare you doubt me? That's an affront to beauty itself. You obviously can't see straight! Like that spritz really helped. What were we doing, you asked? Go ahead, Filchy. Answer the question. I'm too beautiful to say shit. At the time of the crime, we were, in this here foyer. Definitely. Exactly. Good answer, Filchy. Good answer. If you play along, I'll diddle you like I am this flower, Filchy boy. Oh, sorry. Oh shit, I didn't see what he said. Why does the text advance itself like that? Okay, history. What did he say? Just repeating what you told. Ouch. You said quite enough. Okay, yeah. So it's a good thing they have a history here. So that's definitely what happened, though. They were definitely in the foyer. And before, when I was about to say something, before I realized the text advances stuff, I was saying that the way I'm talking kind of reminds me of Yugi boy. What is with these two? Great. Now he's got me talking like that. What? Are we quite through here? I'm a very busy man, you know. Right. Well, thanks for your help. So these two were in the foyer, but didn't see Tenma Taro. Come along, Filchy. Where are we going? All right, gotta practice them statements for tomorrow. You're going to dig your own grave with that big mouth of yours someday. What does he mean, practice statements? Apollo, you've got to be more... you've got to be less trusting with people you meet. Now, if you excuse me, it's time to touch up my makeup. Go ahead. You need like 7 pounds of it on your face to get rid of that fucking weird... Anyway.
Apollo? I know this sounds strange, but Mr. Lapel seems unusually preoccupied with Tenma Taro.
Really? How can you tell?
Well, it's kind of hard to explain. You see, I can read people's emotions from the tone of their voice.
You mean you have good ears?
Something like that. People's emotions are expressed in the tones of their voice. And my ears can pick up even the subtlest of tones for some reason.
For some reason. That's an interesting skill. But what do you mean he's preoccupied with Tenma Taro?
I'm not exactly sure, but it was like he was obsessed with the thought of Tenma Taro. That's what I picked up from his voice anyway.
How can you tell that he was preoccupied with the thoughts of Tenma Taro from just hearing the tone of his voice? It's not like we were like talking incessantly about Tenma Taro for you to pick that up. I don't know, whatever. She has magic powers. Everywhere we turn, it's Tenma Taro this, Tenma Taro that. It's almost like you know, he's a main proponent of this case somehow.
We should go talk to the mayor too.
Sounds like a plan. We need to get to the bottom of that rumor about him wanting to release Tenma Taro. This is taking a while. Is this going to be the final part before we go into court? Trial? It should be, right? This is so far I've been recording for over an hour.
Something wrong, Apollo? Where did your enthusiasm go?
What am I doing asking the mayor if he has ever thought about releasing Tenma Taro? At best, he'll think I'm an idiot. At worst... What do you think is at worst?
Oh, he's here!
Hey bud, you're looking as chipper as ever.
It's so nice to finally meet you!
Alright, she hasn't met him yet.
I'm Mr. Justice's partner, Athena Cykes. I'm looking forward to working with you, Mr. Tenma Taro?
Oh yes, I look forward to working with you too. Glad he didn't mind Athena calling him by a completely wrong name. Yeah, well, it is a little bit questionable that this demon that everyone is afraid of, Tenma Taro, and then you have the mayor of Tenma Town being called Tenma. It's a little, you know, it's a little too on the nose, don't you think?
Apollo, he's just as kind as gentle looking as I had imagined.
Lucky for you, after that blunder you just made. There was something I wanted to talk to you about. There are rumors going around about how you wanted to or did set Tenma Taro free. What utter nonsense!
Thanks!
They always assume the worst of me because of the way I look. But those rumors don't have a shred of truth, I tell you. It's almost like I don't want to change myself because people are so quick to assume things. I mean, I guess he shouldn't because he's his own person. But like, I mean, if as the mayor of a town, maybe you should like look not as mean. I don't know.
A little touchy about his appearance, isn't he?
What he really needs to work on are his people skills. If he's so incapable of talking to people normally, how did he become mayor? Nepotism? So rumor has that you want to push the murder through in order to release Tenma Taro. Of course, that's a bunch of baloney, isn't it? Sorry if I offended you! That's the talk around town, is it? I can see how that would make you angry. What if Jinxie's schoolmates start teasing her about this? Huh? I must break out of here at once! Her tormentors must be taught a lesson! No, wait! Well, first we have to get you to a not guilty verdict! And then you could go to jail later for picking on kids. Don't try and stop me! This is about a father's duty to his darling daughter! Hold tight, sweet Jinxie! Daddy's coming to save you! Relax! We'll look out for your daughter until we can get you free! Is that so? You don't need me to go straighten things out myself. He's so reliable. Oh boy, they'd probably call in the SWAT team if he showed up at her school. Oh right, I ought to ask about the reason behind the murder. And also, he's mayor. They would know who he is, right? Did he even answer the question? I guess in this way because he didn't deny it is true. It seems like you were rather forceful in pushing for the municipal merger. Did you really want Nine Tails Vale that badly? Yes, well, it's quite an attractive prize in terms of tourism. Oh, I forgot! I literally forgot! Wait, am I feeling what I think I'm feeling? Sure, I played a bit of hardball, but only when I deemed it necessary. I knew it. My bracelet's reacting. I literally forgot about Apollo's power with his bracelet. How did I forget? I remembered the importance of it because it's from somebody. I just didn't remember the importance of the fact that he uses it. I'm so dumb. Apollo, my son, I failed you. I forgot the most important thing about you aside from your horns.
What is it, Apollo?
Mayor Tenma may not be telling the whole truth.
Really? How can you tell?
People invariably tense up when they lie. That's where my bracelet here comes in. I can sense when the person I'm talking to is feeling tense, because it begins to feel tight on my arm. Shouldn't Athena also notice that, like, he's lying though through the tone of his voice or something like that? Whatever is her psychological, analytical, whatever. No way! You can do that? You have powers too? You're fucking weird. Wait, so you believe me? Just like that? Sure. Each of us has our own special gifts. Otherwise, we wouldn't be the main characters of an Ace Attorney game. Oh yeah, Athena has a gift too. Her special sense of hearing.
Still, what do you think the mayor is lying about?
I don't know, but it's our job to find out. It's been a while since my bracelet last reacted like this. Let's see if I still remember how to do this. I guess we're doing it now. Oh, the eye thing. Yeah, the perceive. His eye is twitching crazy. Yes, I remember this feeling of intense concentration. The ability to see the smallest twitch, the slightest frown that no one else can see. Now, Mayor Tenma was lying somewhere in the statement he just made. And when he lied, a certain habit made itself clear just right under his right eye. I just have to shift my viewpoint. Okay, yeah. We get it. His right eye. What nice mouth you got there. What a well-defined nose you got there. The twitching is so smooth. It's so slow, too. Alright, I've got him now. His nervous tail should appear when he's trying to pull the wool over my eyes. I've got to pour over every word he says and wait for it to appear. And when it does, I'll perceive it. Yeah, okay. Bad boop, bad boop. Bad. Mr. Mayor, please, you can trust us with the truth. The truth? I don't understand. When you mentioned tourism, the bottom of your right eye started twitching. It's because I'm fucking tired. What do you mean? What nonsense is this? So what if it did? Please, tell us more about your merger bid. What more is there to tell? Why were you really seeking to merge with Nine Tails Vale? I already told you. Tourism. The monster craze really revitalized the village, making it quite a prize. You really don't trust us, do you? What are you talking about? The village has been hot property ever since the monster craze started, has it not? I think you've yet to realize what you're saying contradicts the facts. You say that the monster craze really revitalized Nine Tails Vales, so? You felt it would be an attractive prize for its tourism, but that would contradict this. Contradict what? It would be an attractive prize for tourism, but that would contradict. Is it this? This evidence proves you're not being entirely truthful with us. Okay, I was wrong. Is it this? A photo of the hero who sparked a monster craze and saved Nine Tails Vale from becoming a ghost town. Right? The monster craze in Nine Tails Vale is a very recent phenomenon. It was sparked when the amazing Nine Tails rose up against the municipal merger. The village was practically a ghost town before then. So you see, you couldn't have possibly seen it as an attractive prize for its tourism. What's the real reason behind your push to merge Tenma Town with Nine Tails Vale, huh? Tenma was saying that the reason for the merger, Nine Tails Vale became a popular tourist attraction with the monster craze, but that didn't happen until recently when the amazing Nine Tails was against the merger. I don't know. I'm confused. I'm too tired to think right now. Well, are you ready to tell me the truth now? Honestly, I never wanted to pursue the murder in the first place. But I had no choice if I wanted to protect my darling little Jinxie. Protect her from what? I received a threat. Oh. It said either I go through with the murder or my Jinxie dies. What? What?
How awful! Who would do such a thing?
I don't know. Whoever blackmailed me must be connected to the murder. Wait, so you think the blackmailer and the killer could be one and the same? Alderman QB was immensely popular, so you'd have to ask, who would want him dead? The blackmailer who wanted the murder at all costs had all the motive in the world.
But why go from blackmail to murder? The merger protest won't disappear just because the alderman was killed.
Could it be? What if there was another reason for the murder? Man, I am too tired to follow what is going on here.
Like what?
Maybe the blackmailer discovered Alderman QB's secret identity, and his secret identity was a threat to the blackmailer's murder scheme. Oh, because they're saying that the alderman is the amazing Nine Tails, and the amazing Nine Tails is against the murder. Okay, I see.
What do secret identities have to do with anything, Apollo?
I have evidence revealing the alderman's secret identity. Maybe it's time to use it. I guess I'm just presenting the mask. Mayor Tenma, please take a look at this if you would. That's the amazing Nine Tails mask. What is the meaning of this? This mask was almost definitely at the crime scene. And there was some white hair inside it. White hair? You say? There was but one person with white hair in the manor that day. What are you saying? You know which man I'm talking about, right? I'm talking about Rex QB, the amazing Nine Tails himself.
No way!
The alderman was impossible.
Wait! Come to think of it, Alderman QB was a former pro wrestler. It's the blackmailer turned killer when he discovered the alderman's secret identity.
Didn't I just say that? But yeah, the amazing Nine Tails was a threat to the blackmailer's scheme. He opposed the merger and as a result, single-handedly sparked the monster craze.
Even so, what was the mask doing at the crime scene?
There had been an event in the manor where he's pointing at nothing. And Mayor Alderman QB had taken a part in it, if you get my drift. This is absurd! Mr. Mayor, do you have proof of the threat that was made against you? Yes, a blackmail letter. Unfortunately, it disappeared after the murder. I've been carrying it around in my briefcase, but now it suddenly vanished. The blackmailer must have taken it with them after they killed the alderman. Well, at least we've clearly established the killer's motive. Mayor Tenma, visiting hours are over. I like that you call him Mayor Tenma as opposed to like Mr. Tenma or something. It would appear this meeting is adjourned. Okay, bye. You're not even gonna say bye to me? Bitch.
Apollo, do you really think that Tenma Taro that Jinxie saw is the killer? He didn't even have a staff.
I don't know. All I know is there's no such thing as monsters.
What about that newspaper article? Could the killer have purposely freed Tenma Taro to do the dirty work?
Oh, come on. There wasn't any Tenma Taro to release in the first place.
Yes, but the only suspects the police have right now are the mayor and a yokai.
We'll probably be arguing whether there was a yokai involved in court tomorrow. I could already see the look of disbelief on the judge's face. He's seen a lot of shit in his years, though. I think he can maybe suspend his disbelief for a little bit just to humor us. Assuming that we think that the yokai actually did it.
Apollo? Are you alright?
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'll think of something. I'd better, because I can't very well say a flying demon was the killer. At this point, the only thing I know for sure is that tomorrow's gonna be one doozy of a trial. It's okay, you'll have plenty of time to prepare for it because I don't know when's the next time I'm able to play this game, but we have made it to the end of this part of the episode. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully the next time I play this, I won't be so tired. See you next time. Bye!